For over a century, the Titanic's story has haunted us, a tale of ambition and tragedy lost in the North Atlantic's darkness. The ship, once hailed as the pinnacle of human engineering and luxury, met its fate on a cold April night, vanishing beneath the waves and leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and fascination. Generations have been captivated by the mystery, the heroism, and the heartbreak that unfolded on that fateful voyage. The Titanic became more than just a shipwreck. It became a symbol of dreams shattered and lives forever changed. Now, technology has shattered that darkness, revealing the wreck as never before. Powerful submersibles and advanced imaging tools have pierced the ocean's depths, illuminating the Titanic's resting place with beams of light that cut through the gloom. For the first time, we can see the ship not as a distant legend, but as a tangible reality lying silently on the ocean floor. A breathtaking digital reconstruction lets us walk the decks again, not in memory, but in vivid virtual reality. These digital models recreate every detail from the grand staircase to the smallest rivet, allowing us to experience the Titanic as it was before disaster struck. It's as if the past has been brought back to life, pixel by pixel. No longer are we limited to glimpses through submersible portholes. We can now see the Titanic as a complete whole. The entire ship from bow to stern is revealed in astonishing clarity, offering a perspective that was once unimaginable. For the first time, we can float above the bow, glide along the rusted hull, and circle the mangled stern, without disturbing the sight. This virtual exploration respects the sanctity of the wreck, preserving its story for future generations while allowing us to witness its haunting beauty up close. This leap forward promises answers to questions that have lingered for decades. Scientists and historians can now study the ship's structure, damage, and decay in unprecedented detail, unlocking new insights into how and why the Titanic met its tragic end. The digital model captures every detail, from the grand curve of the bow to the chaotic ruin of the stern. Even the smallest features, twisted railings, shattered windows, and collapsed decks, are preserved in high resolution, telling a silent story of the ship's final moments. We can now examine the debris field, a somber landscape of personal effects and ship fragments. Each artifact, from a porcelain cup to a broken suitcase, offers a poignant reminder of the lives touched by the disaster and the human stories woven into the wreckage. This is more than a shipwreck, it's a historical site, reawakened and ready to reveal its secrets. The Titanic's resting place is now a bridge between past and present, inviting us to reflect on the lessons and legacies left behind. The Titanic's story is no longer frozen in time, it's alive, and we're finally seeing the full picture. Through the lens of technology, the ghost from the deep has reawakened, inviting us to explore, to learn, and to remember. The 2023 release of Titanic's digital twin marks a new era in underwater archaeology. This isn't just a collection of photos, it's a precise, full-scale 3D model, viewable from any angle. Researchers can zoom in to read serial numbers on propellers or maker's marks on machinery. For the first time, the entire wreck and its vast debris field are mapped as one coherent site. Scientists can now analyze decay patterns, study how the ship hit the seabed, and reconstruct the sinking with unprecedented accuracy. This non-invasive tool preserves the fragile site while enabling endless investigation. The technology sets a new standard for exploring and preserving underwater heritage worldwide. The Titanic's digital twin is more than a visual marvel. It's a blueprint for the future of deep-sea discovery. Creating the Titanic's digital twin was a feat of deep-sea robotics and data science, blending cutting-edge technology with human determination. The process began far beneath the waves, where darkness and pressure challenge even the most advanced machines. Magellan Limited and Atlantic Productions led the mission, deploying the specially designed submersibles Romeo and Juliet to scan every inch of the wreck. These robotic explorers braved the icy Atlantic depths, guided by skilled pilots and engineers working tirelessly from the surface. Over 200 hours of meticulous exploration, the team captured an astonishing 700,000 high-resolution images. Each photograph was precisely tagged for its location and orientation, creating a vast digital archive that would become the foundation for the model. Back on the surface, a team of experts worked around the clock to stitch together 16 terabytes of data. Using advanced 3D modeling software, they painstakingly built a digital replica of the Titanic with millimeter accuracy, ensuring every detail was preserved. The result is a digital masterpiece, an unprecedented, true-to-life model revealing the ship's current condition, from the buckled hull to the precise angle of the bow embedded in the mud. For the first time, we can see the Titanic as she truly lies. The debris field, once a chaotic jumble, is now a coherent map. Researchers can trace the disaster sequence, following the trail of wreckage and piecing together the events of that fateful night with newfound clarity. This model transforms the Titanic from legend to scientific reality, offering historians, scientists, and the public an unprecedented window into the past. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the power of technology to illuminate the past, bridging the gap between myth and fact through innovation and collaboration. The Titanic story is now a puzzle we can finally solve, piece by digital piece, ensuring her legacy endures for generations to come. For decades, our understanding of Titanic's sinking relied on survivor accounts and limited visuals. The new 3D scans force us to rethink everything. Researchers can now conduct a digital autopsy, analyzing breakup points and debris patterns with forensic precision. The model may finally reveal the true nature of the iceberg damage. Was it a long gash or a series of punctures? Engineers can simulate the stresses that tore the ship apart, testing old theories and forming new ones. This isn't just about correcting history, it's about honoring the truth of what happened that night. The scans move us beyond myth, offering a clearer, more scientific account of the disaster. Titanic's story is evolving, shaped by technology, and a relentless search for answers. The discovery of the Titanic in 1985 captured the world's imagination, making headlines across the globe. But beneath the excitement and wonder, few knew that the expedition was actually a front for a top-secret Cold War operation, hidden from the public eye for decades. The U.S. Navy secretly funded the mission, not just to find the legendary ship, but to locate two lost nuclear submarines, the USS Thresher and USS Scorpion, lying somewhere in the vast North Atlantic. Before we could even begin searching for the Titanic, our real orders were to map the wrecks of these submarines and assess their condition, all while keeping the true purpose hidden from the world. To accomplish this, we relied on cutting-edge deep-sea imaging technology, developed specifically for the Navy's covert needs. These advanced cameras and sonar systems allowed us to scan the ocean floor with unprecedented detail, revealing secrets that had been lost for decades. The Titanic search became the perfect cover story, giving us a legitimate reason to spend weeks conducting classified operations in the frigid, unpredictable waters of the North Atlantic. The harsh environment tested both our technology and our resolve. Only after we had meticulously mapped the submarine wrecks and reported our findings to the Navy were we finally granted permission to pursue the Titanic itself, a moment we had all been waiting for. This classified mission not only pushed the boundaries of marine technology, but also brought together scientists, engineers, and military experts in a unique collaboration. Their combined efforts led to one of the most significant discoveries in maritime history. The shadow of the Cold War added a layer of intrigue and urgency to the Titanic story, intertwining military secrets with the enduring legend of the doomed ship. The advanced sonar and video systems born out of necessity and secrecy ultimately unlocked the mystery of the Titanic's final resting place, changing our understanding of history forever. Sometimes the world's most celebrated discoveries are shaped by hidden motives and secret missions, reminding us that history is often more complex than it appears. Finding the Titanic wasn't luck, it was strategy, inspired by lessons from searching for lost submarines. Instead of hunting for the hull, we searched for the mile-long debris field the ship left as it broke apart. Our deep-sea sled, Argo, swept the seabed, scanning for scattered wreckage. After weeks of monotony, a piece of debris appeared on the screen, then another, and another. We had found the trail. Following it, we soon saw the unmistakable shape of a Titanic boiler. The breakthrough was electrifying. We knew we'd succeeded. By shifting our approach, we turned a daunting search into a scientific victory. The Titanic was found not by chance, but by thinking differently. The needle in the haystack was finally revealed. The Titanic wreck is more than a relic. It's a scientific time capsule, Its known sinking date makes it a benchmark for studying deep-sea processes, from sediment buildup to metal corrosion. Scientists analyze the ship's decay to improve modern engineering and understand how materials endure in the ocean's harshest conditions. The wreck has also become an artificial reef, teeming with life: sponges, corals, crabs, and more. The debris field connects populations across the seafloor, creating a unique ecosystem. Preserving the site is crucial. Every disturbance risks erasing valuable scientific records and habitats. The Titanic is an active research station, yielding insights into both history and the deep ocean. Its legacy grows, not just as a tragedy but as a source of knowledge. The Titanic's rusticles, icicle-like formations, are more than rust. They're living communities of bacteria and fungi. Chief among them is Halomonas titanici, a microbe that thrives by eating the ship's iron. These organisms consume hundreds of pounds of steel daily, slowly dismantling the wreck. The process is relentless. Decks collapse, hulls thin, and the ship's structure weakens year by year. Rusticles are fragile, shattering at the slightest touch, and remind us the Titanic is temporary. Studying these microbes teaches us about bioremediation and how life recycles even the largest human creations. The ship's decay nourishes the surrounding ecosystem, fueling new life in the deep. The Titanic's end is also a beginning, a transformation from monument to source of life. The Titanic's story is one of human connection and technological evolution. The 2023 scans are the latest leap, letting us see the wreck with new eyes and ask new questions. Each discovery fuels more research, debate, and innovation. The exploration is ongoing. Future technologies will reveal even more secrets. Remote systems and virtual reality will let us study the deep ocean safely and in greater detail. The Titanic remains a benchmark for science, history, and remembrance. New findings don't close the book. They open new chapters. As long as we explore, the Titanic will continue to teach and inspire. Its voyage isn't over, and neither is our fascination.